Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nash Sports Lawyer here. Welcome back to a brand new video today. And tonight I will be doing my Penrith Panthers versus Parramatta Eels round 9 Battle of the West in Bluebird Stadium review. So obviously it started off pretty much well, man. And yeah, oh sorry. Before I actually do the review, please like and subscribe for more loaded content for more loaded content in the near future. And yeah, we're on 310 subscribers right now, so please get me to the road to 400 uh, subscribers right now. On the red uh, subscribe button right now to get me there sooner or later in the month or maybe next month. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, lads, so we're gonna go play by play here on the NRL website here, and obviously, it was a very slow start from us, man, and the Penrith Panthers, uh, uh, they were tackling us from left, right, from uh, left and right center there, and the forwards were like dragging us back. We weren't giving it to to mostly the right players there to really make us some meters there. And there was this one big issue that I thought we weren't doing there in the beginning of the game, that we weren't like mostly uh offloading the ball there, especially from Junior Paulo himself, the vice captain himself, who's been named this year. Hasn't really been making those many offloads there, as I mostly call him the offload master. I know some people may call that as Jason Tamalo, but hey, we have our own opinions. But yeah, moving on back to Junior Paulo there. Yeah, I reckon Junior Paulo, he was missing those offloads there, that we weren't like moving the ball much more active there, to mostly to our second rows like Ryan Madison, Shaw Lane, Isaiah Papali as well. But yeah, I thought Isaiah Papali was actually trying to at least do his best there. In the beginning, especially with Clint Gutherson making those great line breaks from himself over there in the beginning as well, and obviously Mitchell Moses as well. Putting up those long and deep punt kicks there from himself there to get out from their own half. So yeah, if it wasn't from his punt kicks, then there would there would be much more of pressure there at the moment. Alrighty, sorry about that, lads. So anyway, moving back from the game, gonna keep it a little bit quiet here, just to get things done with. Sorry about that. So obviously, man. So the Eels, man. Where was I, man? So yeah, like I was saying before, they probably started pretty much well there. With Clint Gutherson, making those good line breaks from over there, and straight after that, man, uh, I will making those good kicking meters games and this that from Mitchell Moses and that, and basically a couple minutes in the game there, we did actually make an error, but for some weird reason, 3 minutes in the match, we have decided to take a captain's challenge. Why did we decide to take a captain's challenge? 3 minutes in the game. I don't remember any other team taking the captain's challenge here that early on in the match. That is absolutely just silly there and very unnecessary there from us. And that basically, that's an error from us, from Hayes Perham, has possibly benefit Dylan Edwards to actually go over, but that was mostly from Tomo Opacek's defense there as well. Just mostly getting up there on Apicorusel there, and just giving and just give up more space there on the left edge over there, and just leaving that left edge being exposed by so many by so many numbers there, and to be honest, I don't really think there could be much more. Maybe could just maybe just put Taylor May just over there. I certainly he could put at least put Brian Toho just outside on the sideline over there, and yeah. But anyways, we can see the first try, not a good start, a pretty slow and poor start, especially in attack, being overpressured by over there, and obviously, we get the ball back here, and finally we offload the ball more, as was said before. That this is mostly what I want to see. Obviously, um, clicking from other penalties here. From now, we get a bit lucky from there, and we get much more field position there, just like in the Panthers 30 there, and then Clint, and then obviously I think I Dylan Brown puts on a grubber there, and then we get tackled there just from Dylan Brown just nearly puts on it over for the first, but then he plays the ball there off to Wolpin. It, I think it was Dylan Brown, I believe. Oh, so no, yeah, I think it was Dylan Brown off to Wolpin, and then Wolpin a dummy half, puts in the grubber there for Clint Gutherson to score the first ever try for us, and two fullbacks scores the first ever try scorers for both clubs actually, and Mitch Moses does miss the conversion there, and minutes in the game here. Irene Money actually gets a penalty try there, and it is a very controversial figure. And I know that a lot of people hate talking about controversial calls and this and that. I'm not a fan of the word itself, controversial. It feels like a mosquito is like non-stopping, like giving you like itches and this and that. It's giving you massive headache, this and that, and it's so itchy that it gives you like um I'm like I'm not sure I'm not sure on how you can say it, but man, it's like it gives you like a massive headache there. But anyways, it could have gone 50-50 way, but I did see Reem get absolutely uh, a head knock there from his old teammate Jamin Selman, and I actually did actually say this on the live stream, and that was going to be a penalty. Now, as for a penalty try, I don't reckon that should be a penalty try. I think we got really lucky from that try, to be honest, as a Parramatta fan. It should be a penalty, should have gone to us, but we were lucky to get a try from there. Mitch Moses converts it to make it 10.6. And then, obviously, um, obviously, Brian Tohod there in the 31st minute, obviously goes in and actually scores a try. Well, Jarrell Sutton decides to call it in. Oh, we might have try here, but let's just check if there is. Oh, sorry, no. He actually said no try because apparently there was obstruction there on Dylan Brown, which if you actually look at on the replay when he was actually obstructed. Yeah, sure, he might be a little bit far, but he actually contacted Brian Toho while he was about to score the try, and the video bunker still said that oh he could have got there much more earlier, so he did stop him. So if he didn't stop him there, then he could have got there much more earlier to possibly maybe do some type of good technique to even save him. I mean, come on, man. Like you're going up against a guy who's really hard to stop. To be fair, and the bunker just has no not just doesn't just has no knowledge of that, and just goes against the Panthers, which that is the most dumbest ever call I've ever seen from the NRL bunker itself. Brian Tyler should have got the try in my opinion. It should have been at least 10 or it should be 12 points to 10 there for the current Panthers. So yeah, we got a bit off there, but it didn't really matter in the end. But did it really matter? Well, This try, I reckon, should have been no try. And the bunker and Sutton once again just fucked up massively twice. Like, how can you do that? The bunker and Sutton tonight was an absolute stinker. Absolute disgrace, man. The obstruction rule, it needs to be reviewed much more better. Because the way it was our, our review tonight was absolute disgrace. Anyways, Taylor May goes over, but it was off from other than a kick out was knock on. I mean, did like did like Southern like just like ignore it like ignored it and it was like a different sport. I'm not sure what's to go there. But anyways, Nathan Cleary misses the conversion. It is 10 or at half time. And going into the second half, Gufferson he knocks on the ball and it looks like it's all danger there for us. And then 53rd minute, Taylor May scores a try there in the right corner there, and sorry, no, from a grubber kick there, off from Stephen Cry, I believe it was, and he scores it to make it 14 points to 10. For the Penrith Panthers, but luckily, thank goodness, Nathan Cleary misses it, and Parramatta can they fight back here? Can they at least get some possession and throw the ball around? And that's what they did. They offloaded it. You know, Panthers they kept on making two silly um errors and also penalties as well. Six again, this and that, and we kept on coming closer and closer. And this was the highlight of the moment here. It was off for and it was off for um Clint Gufferson, and then Gufferson while throwing the ball um all over the place. He passes it on to Ryan Madison there, gets a line break there, and he scores. I was absolutely just screaming um, at this moment, man. And man, it was just absolutely just the highlight moment, in my opinion, for the match. In my opinion, so yeah, Mitch Moses converts to make it 16 points to 14. And Mitch Moses, he puts on the bomb kick, and this try was actually similar to the one that one of Blake's try was actually scored last year in the 2021 semis, and Dylan Brown this time does it and bounces it out for against away from Dylan Edwards and off to Dylan Brown, and luckily he did suck it on there in the end there to make it 20 points to 14. Mitch Moses converts to make it 22 points to 14 there. And then in the 77th minute, Spencer Lenu, when we had to hang on, makes the line break here, and it's obviously 18 points to 22. And I was like, oh my god, here we go. And then Nathan Cleary, he had a chance to take a 2-point field goal. I thought, oh shit, please charge down. And then he scruffed it, and I said, that's it. And then Clint Gutherson, all we had to do is just not touch it. And some Panthers fans, some salty Panthers fans, are saying they touched it. Listen here, you salty Panthers fans. Either either you accepted either you accepted defeat, or either stop sucking on Jerome Lewis cock and fucking Naruto anime shit like that, man. No one fucking cares, bro. No one cares. This is rugby league. No one cares about this shit, bro. All right, no one cares. But yeah, full time there at Bluebird Stadium, the Penrith Panthers get the first ever loss against the Parramatta Eels. Just just like I did back in 2020 at CommBank Stadium. Sorry, no, it was named Bankwest Stadium back then in 2020, but now it's called CommBank, which I'm pretty much I I don't know by now, surely. And yeah, so my top three best players for the Penrith Panthers um in this match, I'll go for it here. I reckon the best ever player there was actually Taylor May. I think he was absolutely outstanding there, a try scoring machine. Number two will be gotta say, I think it might have been uh either Amio or either Brian Toho. You know what, I'll go with Isaiah Ayo there. I actually thought, he had some pretty good balls there to even give them players some smooth there. So yeah, I actually tried to move the ball around. So I'll give Ayo my second best man in the match. Third best match, in my opinion, was actually Coruscant there with some uh no, actually, no, no. You know what, man? I think I'll give it to Dylan Edwards. I think it was absolutely, superb there. He made over 200 running meters there. He scored a try there. He was absolutely, exceptional tonight. Dylan Edwards, he did lead in that try, same way, as he did, just like last year, which it really did haunt him from there in the same moment as we did in 2021. So yeah, um, and yeah, that's my top three best players for the Penrith Panthers, and here's my top three best players for the Penrith Eels. Now, personally, man. I actually thought Tom Opacek was actually the best, but I don't think he was in the top three. I think he was in the top five tonight. Tom Opacek, given my quick opinion on him, I think this was Tom Opacek's best game, in my opinion. I know he conceded that first try there to Dylan Woods, which, to be fair, yes, that was shit, but hey, all players have the oopsies in that. But you know what? He actually defended quite well in the second half, and he actually played much more better. And he actually played like an actual centre himself in the second half. So, you know what? I'll give Tom Opacek, uh, props, even though I do call him overrated. I do hate on him for a guy who caused Tom Opacek one of the most overhated. Sorry, so no. One of the most overrated centers from last year. This is possibly his best of the game. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking. I think he did pretty well tonight. Tom Overcheck, in my opinion. Um, yeah, even though he did run that many meters defensively, he was such pretty good. But anyways, I will be going into my top three now. So number three will be Dylan Brown. Number two will be Clinton Gutherson. And number one, personally, in my opinion, and this is the reason why we actually won, because of the offloads. Yes, I gave away the offload master himself, aka Vice Captain Junior Paulo. He was absolutely superb tonight. He's the reason why that all the balls were much more active, and we kept throwing the ball around, playing much more smarter. As I said in the live stream, play smarter, not harder. And the Penrith Panthers, they were playing very physical, and last week we didn't actually play smart, but we didn't really have the right player to play smart with Jacob Arthur at 5'8". And since we had Dylan Brown in there, you know he had the right direction at 5'8", and yeah, man, he did his part. He scored the try, and now he's back to his regular winning ways, and yeah, we were like yeah, it was like we were like the same team, like I was we were against the Melbourne Storm back at Amy Park, and yeah, man, we just kept on gave it to the right players in the second half. We kept on offloading after offloading, and that's what I want to see um from from now on. Tonight we have just made our own attacking style, and this is something that is not copied. And yeah, I really really like this attacking style, and hopefully a Junior Plo and the vice captain combination with King Guffer, aka Clinton Gutherson himself, will keep it going. Uh, with this, so I want to make sure that I've recorded this whole thing as well. Yes, thank God. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, man, kicking game was all good. we gave our second rows, the right male like ball, especially with the lane train. I thought, a best second row tonight was obviously Ryan Madison. I thought he was absolutely, superb, making a highlight match there for me personally. And yeah, very, very, very enjoyable win. Thank God. And I'm so fucking keen. I'm so fucking glad that we got the win tonight to shut up the Penrith Panthers haters and this and that. And man, I cannot wait to see us to see us perform like this against the Sydney Roosters in Magic Round next week, and we move on, and we actually move up to third place in the 2022 ladder. Obviously, we might not be there for too long, as I have tipped the Cowboys to defeat the Knights by too much, so we might be um being finished there either on fourth or fifth, to be honest, depending on if the Warriors can actually um upset the Sharks there. And if they do, even though my tipping may be wrong, I don't really care. Um, I'll be absolutely just happy with that. But yeah, lads, that's basically going to sum up the whole review for tonight's game against the Penrith Panthers and against my team, the mighty Parramatta Eels. Blue and gold never folds. Hashtag paradise and hashtag uh, NRL Panthers and Eels. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to this channel, please like and subscribe to this channel if you are brand new to this channel. And yeah, this has been National Slater. Take care and peace.
I'm coming in hot.